Cardi.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Cardi. We're back.
Yeah.
Right. We are back again.
Do y'all still feel the same way? I know we gave this deep 1 hour analysis of the album based on one listen or a couple hours. I'm sure y'all bumping the album this weekend.
Yeah.
Y'all feeling better about it? The same? Worse?
The same. I love that album.
I like it. Yeah, I like it.
Still a really good album.
I really like it.
Really good album.
I'm feeling good about
I didn't come in here and say that just in the moment. Like, it's a good album. Even Killing These Hoes really became one of my favorite joints afterward. It didn't jump out to me at first, but that beat, I've heard that beat. It's just 90s mixtape type of.
Yeah.
She gave me a lot of mixtape type shit, and I guess that's for me. That's for me. She gave me something, pause. So I still feel the exact same about the album. I know she was on everybody's ass who had a critique or something to say about it, because she was on our ass about the writers segment. The writers
She responded.
I personally am always going to big up the writers, producers, and engineers that don't get the fucking spotlight on them. Yeah. Sorry.
I do get it, though. I understand it. Like,
we also bigged her up.
We could big it up, but it did look like we just kept trying to focus almost on the writers. So I understand if I'm her, here's my album dropping. I'm getting all of this praise about the album. Do you like the album or not? Like, all right, yes. Even if she has a writing camp or if she has writers, it's not a secret. It's not like ghost writers.
That's why I don't think it's a big deal if we highlight them.
Right.
But to continue, it's like we stayed on the writers a little bit too much. I'm with her. I'm not mad at that.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did.
That's Cardi B propaganda.
We did, though.
We talked about the album for an hour.
Cool, but then
in that hour,
and reviewed it very well.
In that hour, and also said we like her delivery, we like her flow,
execution.
We bigged up everything you could big up.
Cool, but
don't come now with the sensitive bullshit of y'all focus too much on the writers.
No,
it's not sensitive bullshit though. It's not.
It is.
Again, I love that.
Argue that side so we could do it for 5 minutes. Come on.
Cool. If you're stopping the line and say, yo, who wrote this, or whoever wrote this this is fire. Whoever wrote this, like,
I agree with that.
That was unnecessary. You could just shout out the writers.
No.
All right.
That's not what. Huh? That's
I'm not going to just
because
blanket.
he's saying that you guys are nitpicking to find out what writers wrote each line.
I'm saying that I was thoroughly impressed with the bars on that album, and at every fourth stanza or eighth fucking stanza, they got a stop from me to say, wow. And in the wow, you highlight the writer.
What if she wrote it?
Then we would be highlighting her.
Then you could just shout out the bars. You don't have to specifically point out writer part here.
But we don't know what she wrote, Ice.
My thing
we don't
is,
know what she wrote.
So we're focusing on that, though.
Because there's writers on 19 of the 22 records.
I get that. I understand that. She uses writers. We understand. And she also writes.
So everybody
we can just say this is a dope bar.
No.
All right. Well, y'all.
No.
All right. So y'all want to continue to pick out for the writer?
No,
cool.
we want to
don't be mad if somebody sit there and say, "Okay, my nigga, we heard you."
Oh wait, we're not mad at them, but they could take that sensitive bullshit up the street somewhere. We highlighting all the things that we liked about the project. That happens to include the writing and the writers. And what should we wait the next 8 years to big up the writers? When should they be bigged up?
You can big up the writers by not stopping, like you said, every couple stanzas saying, "Yo, whoever wrote this is fire." Yo, whoever wrote that is fire. Or you could just say, yo
check me out.
Some dope ass writing on this project
check this
too.
out.
Some dope ass production, some dope ass writing, some dope ass engineering, some dope ass mixing.
Let's try it a different way. None of y'all artists tell me what I get to say about your project. Let's try it a different way.
Why not?
Because I can say what the fuck I want to say about an album.
Of course you can.
Yeah, let's
and
try
they can feel how they want to say about you saying
I
it.
never said nothing about that part.
But there's nothing wrong with that.
I never said nothing.
You got every right to say what you want to say about
the album. If you need the throating, go to your fan page.
Yeah.
But isn't it?
I'm going to say what I feel like saying about y'all album.
It sounds like y'all getting sensitive to her critique of y'all.
Your Parks.
That's what that sounds like.
Reverse it.
That's what it sounds like. What you tripping for?
Freeze,
Stop it, freeze.
Parks, isn't it confusing?
Please.
Isn't it confusing if you critique something that may come off as a slight, but then still say, yo, I love you though? It's confusing to a person that has an up and down relationship with you or feel that they have an up and down relationship.
Here we go.
If you're gonna tippy toe around, that's how I feel.
No,
because you care about relationships all the time.
But what I'm saying is that how can a person not take it as you being funny? I agree with you. How can a person that already feels up and down about you
feel like you play with me a certain way?
Yeah, not take that as being funny. Yes, you can do whatever you want, but
they can take it that way.
Yo, let's stop this. Who wrote this?
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah,
because I'm gonna disagree with Ice because outside of Cardi B's project, most of the projects that get reviewed in depth, because everybody project don't get reviewed in depth, but all of the projects that do get reviewed in depth, we go to, yo, Mike Dean did this, or this producer did this, yo, who did that? Oh, that's Vinyls. I don't even be knowing these people. I only know them because of the reviews that we give on the podcast.
I agree with you.
So if it could be somebody else's project, they'll be like, yo, Vinyls did this, yo, Cardiac did this, yo, this person did that, yo, this person did that. It's basically giving props to everybody that played a part in producing the project.
I want to piggyback off that real quick.
We didn't do that,
especially in today's day and age where credits are very fucking hard to find and come by. I was just having a conversation with Guru about this. They be fucked up. There's every source of credits is user editable. So even when shit gets straightened out, it gets fucked up by users fucking it up. We are going to highlight these people because they don't get enough credit.
Y'all didn't highlight these people.
That's not true.
Y'all didn't highlight these people.
Who did it?
What writer did you highlight?
Party. Constantly.
Who else? Y'all did not. That's my point.
I mean, he was on 17. He was on 17 in the track.
Y'all sat there saying, "Yo,
Party and Torre."
Yeah, but Party wrote 17 of the 23, right?
Yes. I mean, his name is there.
His name is, he's credited on
We don't know what he wrote, but his name is on all
So
of
it makes sense.
So you could say, "Yo, Party, you're writing whatever you wrote. You killed this." You don't have to stop each line and say, "Yo, whoever wrote that line bodied that."
See, I don't think we did that.
Yeah,
Nah,
I put a lot of sauce on
you
it.
didn't do each line. It wasn't each line.
When I went back and
course.
watched it, I mean, this is what I say. I think first, I do think we got to be consistent, right? If Kanye makes an album or whoever, I don't care, he or she, whoever they are.
That's a good example because he uses ghostwriters as well.
Kanye has nothing but teams of writers, and I haven't been here for Kanye releases, so I don't know how we talk about it. But if Kanye has a big release, and we don't credit the writers, then I would say it's not fair, right? But if we're doing it for everybody, then we're doing it for everybody. I think if we do 3 minutes of review and a minute of it is about the writers or 2 minutes is about the writers, that's a problem. But we did an hour.
And that was my point.
And
the
I think we
projects
did
that
like
we do in depth.
Yeah, like come
that's
on.
what I said.
I don't think we spent that much time on it. But but I do think it's a little bit different to talk about the writers for MC than it is to talk about the other aspects of production for an MC. And I think that I understand why Cardi would feel a way about you talking about the people who wrote for her the whole time, because it feels like I can see how it could feel like a sneak diss if you do it too much. I just don't think we did it too much.
No, to me it feel like you up looking for something to be mad about.
We love Cardi here.
think
We
too
love
much.
the
That's
first
the thing.
album reviewed it favorably. We love this album reviewed it
But
favorably.
it's not true because we love her and we talk like that. So any of the propaganda that sound like we don't come from her because she watching clips. I don't give a fuck about that.
Now let me ask
I don't care about that.
Back to the example. When we reviewed Donda, which we loved, that was our shit. We did not sit there and say, yo, whoever wrote this was hot. Whoever wrote this was it. We didn't. We just said, yo, that's album. Me and you loved Donda. We talked about the album. We did shout out some writers, but we did not stop to say that person, whoever wrote
Please
that
let me
was
reply
hot.
to him. Please let me reply to
I was
him.
about to say, please.
One, this topic wasn't our Cardi topic.
Yeah, it wasn't.
So I just want to point that out before
We
we
can get out of
spend
here.
45 minutes here. 2, Donda was a gospel project. If he would have got on there dissing 5 other male rappers and they were great disses, we would have stopped them bars like we do anytime somebody diss somebody, and we would have focused on the writers. And we did say,
We would have focused on the bars.
did say the bars, which would have led us to the writers, but we mentioned the writers there too. Even with Drake, we've done this. She is not the only one that we've done this with. This is like a moot point to me. Y'all can take that sensitive shit up the street. Y'all not gonna convince me about who I like and who I don't like. I don't care how y'all feel about what I have to say.
I'm never going to stop bigging up the people behind the scenes. that
That's
don't give
never
enough
going to
credit.
happen.
Sorry.
There's not even enough platforms that are giving in-depth reviews about none of the music. The music ain't valuable.
Or
Fuck is y'all talking about out there? Don't fucking beat me down over a weekend with this. Now,
Anyway, our
back
other
to
Cardi topic. Our real Cardi
actual
topic.
Cardi
The
topic.
real one. Yes, the real Cardi topic was her explaining why she's not divorced yet. Because there's been a lot of critique of her saying, people saying, oh, you're having a baby, but you're still married. So she kind of answered to that. Do we got the clip?
We do. I need 5 more seconds. You were doing great.
Oh.
You were doing great. You okay?
Well, all right. While Joe
She
looks
basically
up-
says she's still legally separated.
All right. Here we
but
go.
not
Yeah.
divorced.
Got it.
Yo. So what? That happens. It's life. Let me tell you something. I did things the correct way the first time. I fell in love. I got 2 rings in my finger. I lasted 7 years. 7 years that I didn't have to last with somebody with. I lasted 7 years in a marriage. Stop saying, oh, but you're still married. No, I'm legally separated. The only reason why I'm still married is because somebody wants me to pay for their taxes. Y'all want to know the tea?
Yes.
The only way I can get out of my marriage if I pay for somebody else's taxes, even though I pay for my own, and give them one of my properties. I'm fighting for that. I'm gonna fight for that. This is not no love shit. And like I said, I'm not gonna stop living my life because on a contract, I'm practically still married because somebody wanna hold me hostage if I don't give them millions of dollars to get out of it. Yes, I'm having a baby
That's the
with
long and
somebody
short
else.
of it.
Yeah.
New Joe Biden.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, fire up your debate squads. Come on.
I don't like anybody criticizing anybody's. It's very like puritanical or something. We're like criticizing. Well, you're not married or you're still married. It's a weird thing to do.
Same.
It is.
I don't like the whole "you did it the right way" versus. I mean, I understand what Cardi's saying, and I don't disagree with the spirit behind what she's saying, but I don't like that language. The spicy part for me, the interesting part for me was I'm not divorced because I got to pay this dude's taxes, I got to pay for this house, etc. I don't know their business, so I don't. First, I don't know if it's true or not, and second, I don't know who's right. But I think we're invited to believe in those kinds of statements that if you are the woman, that it is on its face absurd or wrong for you to be asked to pay the bills, pay for taxes, pay for houses, and I'm like, I can't assume that without knowing their situation. Like, we're supposed to just be outraged because he's asking for money. Maybe he deserves the money. Is that crazy?
That's not crazy.
No, it's not crazy. It's a lot of macho man shit.
Hey, hold up. Mark is such a bitch.
What?
How?
What do you think? He always do that
my
educated shit where he ain't really on either side of the fence.
Because it's hard to take a
What
side.
do you think with the information that we have been given?
I think she deliberately didn't give us enough information to make a judgment. For example, if she said we make the same money and I'm asked to pay his taxes, that's fucked up. But if she makes 10 times as much as he does and they're married, then she should pay the taxes.
Let's presume that.
Then she should pay the taxes.
Okay.
And I'm just saying the fact that she didn't give that information to me might not be an accident.
Was deliberate.
Yeah.
Got it.
New Joe Biden.